There's one Carnival Magic Phuket ticket that includes absolutely everything: admission, dinner, transport, and premium seats. But at $88.75, is this all-inclusive package actually a good deal, or just, an expensive tourist trap? When you're looking at Carnival Magic tickets, you'll eventually see these complete packages at the bottom of the list. Everything bundled together: your park admission, the dinner buffet, and the shared transfer from your hotel. It looks like the ultimate convenience option. Just pay once, show up, and everything is taken care of. No planning, no stress, no surprises. But when I broke down the actual cost of each component and compared it to booking things separately, I found some interesting numbers that might change your mind. Let me show you both all-inclusive options and help you figure out if this premium convenience is worth the premium price. The problem with these complete packages is they feel safe. You're thinking, I'll just get everything included, pay one price, and not worry about anything else. And I get it. When you're planning a trip to Phuket, you've got a million things to organize: hotels, flights, activities, restaurants. So the idea of having one less thing to think about sounds amazing. But here's what happens. You pay for convenience without actually calculating whether that convenience is worth the extra cost. You assume that bundling everything together gives you a discount, but what if it doesn't? What if you're actually paying more than you would if you booked each thing separately? And then there's the schedule issue. Remember, the dinner buffet runs from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and the parade starts at 8:30 p.m. The shared transfer picks you up at a specific time and drops you off at multiple hotels. So even though everything is included, you're locked into a very specific timeline that might not actually be comfortable or enjoyable. Nobody talks about this when they're selling you the package. They just show you one convenient price and let you assume everything will work out perfectly. But convenience doesn't mean quality, and paying for everything up front doesn't guarantee you'll have a good time. Okay, let me break down both all-inclusive packages for you, starting with the standard version and then moving on to the upgraded. The admission ticket plus dinner buffet plus join-in transfer costs $78.05, which is reduced from $79.55 with the 35% discount. This is the complete basic package where, honestly, everything is included except the royal seats. So, what do you get? Admission to all attractions, the River Carnival Parade and general seating, the Kingdom of Lights, round-trip shared transfers from your hotel, and the dinner buffet from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. You'll get the same booking benefits too: instant confirmation, valid on your selected date, and free cancellation up to 24 hours before. Okay, here's the important detail about kids. Children under 99 centimeters tall get free admission and free buffet, but you still pay 450 Thai baht for the transfer. That's about $13 per child just for the van ride. Now let's look at the premium version. The admission ticket with royal seat upgrade plus dinner buffet plus join-in transfer is priced at $88.75. That's about $10.70 more than the standard all-inclusive package. So what's different? Everything I just mentioned, plus the royal seat upgrade for the parade. So you get premium assigned seating instead of general admission. The eligibility changes slightly too. It says infants 0 to 4 years old or under 100 centimeters get free admission and buffet, but still pay 450 baht for transport. Okay, so now here's where we need to do the math and figure out if these packages actually make sense. Let's take a closer look at the standard all-inclusive package, which is priced at $78.05. Alright, here's the breakdown. If you buy the standard admission ticket alone, it costs $54.99. Now, if you add the dinner buffet, the total becomes $67.15, meaning you're basically paying around $12 extra just for the meal. Next, if you add the transfer service instead of the buffet, the total becomes $65.79, so that's roughly $10.80 for transportation. Now, if you do the math, $54.99 for the ticket, plus $12.16 for the buffet, and another $10.80 for the transfer. It all adds up to about $78. So, when you buy the all-inclusive package for $78.05, you're not actually getting a discount. You're simply paying the same total price, just bundled together in one purchase. But here's where it gets interesting. Ask yourself, is it really worth paying $12 for a buffet meal inside the park, when Phuket is full of incredible local restaurants at that same price or even less? And what about the transfer? Is $11 for a shared ride worth it when you can easily book a Grab for a similar or cheaper price? See, when everything is bundled together, it feels convenient. But that convenience can hide the real cost behind it. You might be paying for simplicity, not necessarily for savings. Now let's look at the premium all-inclusive at $88.75. Compared to the standard all-inclusive, you're paying $10.70 extra for the royal seats. That's consistent with the price difference we've seen in other ticket options. But let's think about the total cost. For $88.75, you're getting admission, premium seats, dinner, and transport. That's a lot of stuff. But is it actually a good deal? Let's compare it to doing things differently. Royal seat admission ticket, $65.69. Royal seat admission ticket, $65.69. Royal seat admission ticket, $65.69. Grab round trip from most hotels, $12 to $20. Dinner at a good local restaurant, $8 to $15. Total if booked separately, roughly $85 to $100. So in this case, the all-inclusive package actually might save you a few dollars, and you get the convenience of everything being pre-arranged. But you're sacrificing flexibility. You're eating theme park buffet food instead of real Thai cuisine. You're stuck on a shared transfer schedule. You can't leave early if you're tired or stay late if you want to take more photos. So here's my take on who should and shouldn't get these all-inclusive packages. Alright folks, don't get the standard all-inclusive package at $78. Here's why. You're not saving money, and you're getting the worst of both worlds. You're locked into the buffet timing with general admission seating, which means you'll be stressed about finishing your meal in time to find a good spot for the parade. Plus, you're on a shared transfer that takes forever, because it stops at multiple hotels. And honestly, you're paying $78 for an experience that you could customize better for the same price or less. Now, don't get these packages if you're a foodie or if you care about experiencing real local culture. The buffet is just generic theme park food. You're in Phuket, where you can get amazing Thai food for cheap. Why would you waste a meal on a buffet when you could eat at a real restaurant? So, do get the premium all-inclusive at $88.75 if you genuinely want zero planning and you're okay with, sacrificing some flexibility for complete convenience. If you're traveling with elderly parents or young kids who need everything structured and predictable, this package really delivers that. Everything is timed, arranged, and taken care of. You just show up and follow the schedule. Do get the premium package if you're anxious about logistics, and you'd rather overpay slightly than deal with any uncertainty. Some people just don't want to think about transport or food. They want to pay once and be done with it. If that peace of mind is worth $10 or $15 extra to you, then go ahead. But for most independent travelers who are comfortable using apps and making their own decisions, I think these all-inclusive packages are unnecessary. You lose flexibility, you eat mediocre food, you waste time on shared transfers, and you don't actually save meaningful money. So, honestly, the timing issue is probably the biggest problem here. You arrive by shared transfer, which just means you get there when the van gets there, not really when you want to arrive. You eat at the buffet from 5:30 to 8:30 in the evening, but you still need to finish early enough to either find a spot for the parade if you have the standard package, or get over to your royal seat area. And then, after the show wraps up at 11:30 at night, you have to wait around for the shared transfer to collect everyone and make a bunch of hotel stops. You might not even get back to your hotel until after midnight, or sometimes even 1 in the morning. Now compare all that to the alternative. You just take a grab to the park whenever you want to leave, eat at a restaurant before or after the show, enjoy the performance with royal seats that you booked separately, and then take a grab back to your hotel as soon as you're ready to go. You control everything, and honestly, you probably spend about the same amount of money. So here's my final verdict on these all-inclusive packages. The standard package at $78 is just not worth it. You're paying for convenience, but honestly, you're getting a stressful schedule that doesn't work well because you have general admission seating and need to rush through dinner. It's, the worst combination. The premium package at $88.75 is slightly better because the royal seats actually solve the timing problem. You can eat at a relaxed pace and still have a guaranteed good spot for the parade. But even then, you're overpaying for theme park food and slow shared transfers, when you could have a better experience booking things separately for similar money. These packages are really designed for people who hate planning and are willing to pay for that convenience. If that's you, just get the premium version. But if you're comfortable with basic travel logistics, you should skip these bundles entirely. Now it's conclusion time. The standard all-inclusive package costs $78.05 and includes admission, general seating, buffet, and shared transfer. The premium version at $88.75 adds royal seats. Kids under 99 to 100 centimeters get free admission and buffet, but pay 450 baht for transport. Neither package offers significant savings compared to booking separately, and both lock you into rigid schedules with shared transfers and buffet timing. The premium package is a little better if you want complete convenience with royal seats, but honestly, most travelers get better value and flexibility booking components separately. Simply click the link in the description and secure your spot today. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this unforgettable adventure, especially when you can save money and still have an amazing time. The information shared in this video is for general guidance only. For the latest and most accurate details, please check the links provided in the description. Prices and availability mentioned in this video may change depending on the season and other factors. Always double-check all information before making any bookings. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us create more valuable content. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our latest uploads. And as always, we'd love to hear from you. Feel free to leave your questions, thoughts, or suggestions in the comments below.